Derek, why are you doing this? It's been over a year.
This isn't about us. It's about Adeline. She's about to marry a man who was with you for 2 years and never once mentioned her name. You know what that means?
I don't know what it means.
Yes, you do. You've always known. You just didn't want to look at it.
I hate that I like you this much. It feels irresponsible.
Why does liking someone have to be responsible?
Because I know myself. When I go all in, I go all in.
Good, then go all in.
I don't know anything about your family.
What do you want to know?
Are you close with them?
My parents passed when I was 19. Car accident. I was raised by my aunt after that. She's in Charlotte.
Marcus, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It made me who I am. Made me understand what matters. You matter, Jade.
You still haven't told her, have you?
5 days until the wedding. 5 days, Jade. If you don't tell her, I will.
Derek?
Call me. Derek, why are you doing this? It's been over a year.
This isn't about us. It's about Adeline. She's about to marry a man who was with you for 2 years and never once mentioned her name. You know what that means?
I don't know what it means.
Yes, you do. You've always known. You just didn't want to look at it.
She deserves to know. You know she deserves to know if you truly love her the way you say you do.
Don't you dare tell me what love looks like.
Fine. Then ask yourself this. If the situation were reversed, if Adeline had dated Marcus and kept it from you, what would you do?
I don't know, Derek.
5 days, Jade. The clock is running.
I feel like a whole new woman. This is what 33 is supposed to feel like. This is what somebody else's money feels like, you mean? Marcus planned this whole trip, down to the candles in my room. That's a lot of candles. He knows I love a vibe. Okay, but the man put custom candles in your room. Jade, did you see those candles? They had her name on them.
They were beautiful.
You okay? You seem tired.
Just couldn't sleep. Too much mezcal.
Come here. I need you to know something. I need you to know that you being here, not just this trip, but at this whole point in my life, it means everything to me. You are the reason I believe in showing up for people. You always show up. You show up for me too. Remember freshman year when I failed that econ midterm and cried in the library bathroom for an hour? You were in there so long the janitor knocked. And you sat outside the stall the whole time. You didn't leave. That's who you are. That's my Jade.
Okay, somebody stop me before I start crying in this pool. This is too wholesome for a bachelorette. Let's get food. I want those eggs. I'm serious. You good? Of course. Because you've been doing this thing where you look at Adeline like you're apologizing to her. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, you do.
Okay. Share a secret you've never told anyone at this table. Adeline, you go first. Okay, when Marcus proposed, I almost said no.
What?
Not because I didn't want to marry him, but because I got scared. Like, this is real, this is my whole life. What if I'm not enough for this? And then I looked at his face and I said yes in about 4 seconds, but there was a moment.
Girl, that's human.
He spilled his drink on my portfolio, said it was an accident. I think it was calculated. Oh, he absolutely did that on purpose. We talked for 4 hours. I missed 3 panels. He called me the next day before I even got back to my hotel room. Did he tell you much about his past? A little. He's private. His parents died when he was young, so he keeps things close. I think he's a little wary of losing people, which I actually love. It means he doesn't take anything for granted. He had one serious relationship before me. He said it ended badly, but he didn't want to talk about it. I didn't push. Everybody has a past. Okay, Jade, your turn. Secret time. I think I'm scared to commit. That's not a secret. That's a whole lifestyle. Come in. I figured you were up. How long? How long what? Have you been keeping something from her? I've been watching you for 2 days. Every time Marcus gets brought up, something in your face changes. It's not envy, it's not weird love stuff, it's something else. It's guilt. Nina, I'm not her mother. I'm not going to lecture you. I just need to know if my cousin is about to walk in. I knew him first. 2 years. We were together for 2 years. He never knew Adeline existed. He had never met her. And then it ended. And then a year later, he's at our holiday party being introduced to me as her new boyfriend. He looked right at me and said it was nice to meet me. He said it was nice to meet you. Like we had never shared a bed. Like I had never met his aunt. Like 2 years of my life were just wiped. And you didn't say anything. Adeline was so happy. You have to understand, Adeline had just come out of a terrible situation. She was rebuilding, and the look on her face when she introduced him, or maybe he saw the two of you together and calculated exactly what he was doing. What? Jade, he was your boyfriend. He knew you were close with your people. If he's a spectacular coincident history or something else is going on. He couldn't have known Adeline and I were friends when he was with me. We didn't run in the same circles yet. Are you sure about that? He knew I had a best friend. I talked about Adeline all the time. I showed him pictures. He knew her name. He knew she was a brand consultant. He knew she went to Howard. And 2 months after you break up with him, he's at a branding conference in Chicago. No, that's insane. Why would he do that? That's not... I don't know why, but I know that man looks at Adeline like she's a prize he won, not a person he loves. I've been saying it for a year and everyone calls me the difficult cousin. Nina, I'm not saying it to hurt you. I'm saying it because if there's any piece of this you haven't looked at, you need to look at it now, before Saturday. What am I supposed to do with this? Tell her. I don't think I can give you what you need, Jade. I love you, I do, but I've been thinking about where I'm going and the life I'm building and Marcus Hall, Atlanta architect. His firm, Hall plus Stone Design. An article from Chicago, March 2 years ago. 10 architects to watch. And there's a woman with him. They were at the same event. 4 months after he ended things with Jade. He knew. When exactly did you find this out?
About 8 months ago, I was doing background on him for my own reasons. I know people.
What do you mean your own reasons?
I was worried about you, Jade. You were spiraling after the breakup and I was watching you. When I saw who she was with, I did some digging.
And you waited until now to say something.
I told you 8 months ago. You blocked me.
Hey, what are you doing up? I had a dream Marcus forgot the rings, woke up panicked. He didn't forget them. No, I texted him just to make sure. He texted back a photo of the ring box and a ring emoji. You want to talk about whatever is going on with you? I'm fine. Jade, this is me. I just want things to be right for you. What does that mean? It means you deserve a good marriage. A real one, where there are no secrets, where you know exactly who you're marrying. Are you worried about some specific? Do you feel like you know Marcus? Fully? I know that I love him. I know that he is kind. I know that he is the first man in my life who has never made me feel like a liability. But his past is his. I'm not marrying his past. I'm marrying who he is now. What if who he is now is built on something he's never told you? Jade, what are you trying to say to me? I knew Marcus. Before you. We were together for 2 years, in Atlanta, before I moved back to DC, before you ever met him. He was someone I loved, someone I thought I was going to build a life with. When you introduced him to me at your holiday party, he acted like we had never met. And I panicked. You were so happy. I didn't know what to do. It was a coincidence. I told myself it didn't mean anything. You dated Marcus for 2 years. How long have you known I was with him? 18 months. 18 months. I know how it sounds. Do not try to explain it right now. I need you to stop talking and just let me stand here. Does he know that you know me? Yes, he has always known. Did he tell you he was seeing me? No, I found out when you introduced me. Did you two speak after that? No, never. I avoided every situation that would put us alone in a room. I just tried to keep it separate. In what world is the man I'm marrying and the woman I love most in this world being able to keep that separate? I need to go to bed. I need you to not talk to me right now. Adeline, Jade, I love you, and right now I need you to not say my name. Something happened. What do you know? I know that today should be peaceful and we should let whatever is happening work itself out. That is not comforting. I need to ask you some questions and I need you to answer them honestly because I spent all night trying to remember everything. Every time the three of us were together, every way he looked at me when you were in the room, every time the subject of his past came up, and I need to fill in the gaps with facts, not with my own fear. Okay. When did your relationship with him end? About 2 years before you started dating. He ended it in an email, said he wasn't fully in. Did he reach out to you after? Once. About 3 months after, I didn't respond. What about after we got together? Nothing direct. A couple of awkward moments at your events where I could tell he knew I knew, but he never addressed it. Did you ever want to address it? Every day. Do you still have feelings for him? No. Whatever I felt for Marcus ended a long time before you came into the picture. What I feel now is something between anger and grief. But it's not love. And what you feel for me is the thing I have never doubted once in 15 years. Adeline, you are my family. There is no version of any world where I don't love you. I need to understand why you didn't tell me. Because I thought I was protecting you. I thought you were finally happy, finally with someone who seemed good, and I was going to walk in and blow it up based on what? A relationship that was over? My feelings? Based on the truth. I know that now. You should have known it then. Yes. There's something else. I can tell. I found a photo from a conference in Chicago. 3 months after we broke up, Marcus was there, you were there, in the same room, at the same event. It was a branding summit, you were both there, and then 4 months later you met him at another one. What are you saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying the timeline is odd. I'm saying he broke up with me in an email after 2 years, he knew who you were, I talked about you constantly, and then within months he's showing up at events in your industry. That could be a coincidence. It could be. Or you're saying he sought me out. I'm not saying that. I'm telling you what I found, and I'm letting you decide what it means. I need to call him. Adeline. I need to call my fiancé and have a conversation. I don't want you to tell me what to do or how to feel. I have the information now. I'll handle it. Jade, I'm not done being hurt. I need you to know that. I'm not past it. But I also know that you are not my enemy. And right now I need you to be in the hall and not in my way while I go make a phone call. I need you to look me in the eye when you say that. I need to see your face.
Adeline, please, can we just wait?
No, I don't want to wait. Marcus. Sorry, I was just You were listening. Yes. He didn't deny knowing her, he said it wasn't relevant. Oh, 2 years of her life, he said it wasn't relevant. He's flying to Tulum. He'll be here by tonight. He wants to explain in person. What are you going to do? I'm going to listen, and then I'm going to decide.
I didn't think you'd still be here.
This isn't about you and me.
It never was.
No, apparently it wasn't. Tell me about Jade.
Adeline, Jade and I were in a relationship before you and I met. 2 years. It ended because
Because you sent a cowardly email and disappeared.
because I was not in the right place in my life for what she needed.
That's a beautiful way to say you weren't honest.
I knew about Adeline. Jade talked about her. I knew they were close. After Jade and I ended, I was at that Chicago conference and I saw someone I recognized from a photo and I introduced myself.
You introduced yourself to me because of Jade.
I introduced myself because you were interesting. Because everything Jade had said about you was right. You were like the idea made real.
The idea.
The life I wanted, everything I wasn't able to build with Jade, you made sense to me. You fit.
I fit.
That came out wrong.
Did it?
I fell in love with you, Adeline. Whatever the starting point was, what happened after it was real. What I feel for you is
You looked my best friend in the eye and pretended not to know her.
I panicked. I didn't know how to.
You are an architect. You design buildings for a living. You plan everything. You do not panic. You decided not to tell me. You decided that the 2 years Jade spent with you were not my business. You made that decision for me. And then you made again and again for 18 months.
If I had told you, you would have walked away.
Yes, I would have.
I didn't want to lose you.
So you built our relationship on a foundation you knew was cracked. Why Adeline specifically? You could have moved on to literally anyone. Why her?
I told you.
You told us what sounded good. I'm asking something else. Jade had just ended. You were in her circle, at least in proximity. Did you think Adeline was a way to stay connected, to stay relevant in a world that was closing off?
That's an insane thing to say.
Is it because your first serious relationship ends, and instead of leaving that world completely, you engineer a way back into it, through the one person who would make it impossible for Jade to fully cut you off? Oh, that's why you never fully let go. You kept existing in my periphery, through Adeline, because if I was ever going to come back, you'd be right there.
And if I didn't, you had Adeline. That is not.
And when she seemed like she was going to stay, when the relationship got serious, you doubled down. Because backing out would have meant explaining everything.
You are putting words in my mouth and making me into something I'm not.
I don't care about your psychology right now. I don't care about the theory. I care about one thing. You sat across from my best friend at my dinner table for 18 months and you lied. By omission, by silence, by performance, every single time.
Jade knew. Jade knew for 18 months and said nothing. So if you're deciding who to be angry at,
I'm angry at both of you. Don't try to make this about Jade right now. Don't redirect.
I'm just saying.
I know what you're doing. The wedding is Saturday.
Adeline,
I need you to leave the villa. I need you to go back to Atlanta. I need to think.
please don't do this. Please just let me go.
But I cannot think with you in this room. You need to leave. Marcus, I love you. I don't know right now what that means for Saturday, but I cannot think with you in this room. You need to leave.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry. For all of it.
I know you are. That's the saddest part. I think what hurts most isn't Marcus. Tell me. What hurts is the image I had of us, you and me, the version where we could tell each other anything. I know. I've been sitting here trying to decide if I'm angrier at him for lying or at you for letting me live in that lie, and I keep landing in the same place. Where? That they're different kinds of betrayal. His was calculated. Yours was fear. And I understand fear. I don't forgive it, not yet, but I understand it. I should have told you a week after that holiday party. I should have pulled you aside and told you everything. Yes, I chose wrong. I kept choosing wrong because I kept telling myself I was choosing you. Jade, when have I ever needed you to protect me from the truth? Never. I am not fragile. You know I'm not fragile. So when you held this from me, what were you actually protecting? Myself. I was protecting myself from having to look at you and say the words out loud. Thank you for that. For what? For finally being honest about it. What are you going to do about Saturday? I don't know yet. I have 4 days to decide whether what Marcus and I built is strong enough to survive what I now know about how it started. And I have to figure out what it means that two people I trust kept a thing this large from me. Whatever you decide, I'm here. If you want me here. If you need space, I'll give you space. Whatever you need from me, that's what I'll do. I know. Can I ask you something and you answer it completely? Nothing held back? Yes. Did you ever, in these 18 months, look at Marcus and feel something? Still? Once, early on, when I saw the way he looked at you, I felt grief. Not for him, but that was about me and my history, not about wanting him. Thank you. Okay. Okay? I believe you. That's the only question where the answer really mattered. For the record, those candles Marcus got me, I'm keeping them. They were expensive. Absolutely. He owes you at least the candles. He owes me a lot more than candles. This is so much. Okay, one thing at a time.
How are you?
I've been better.
How's Jade?
Waiting to hear whether I still want her in my life.
And do you?
Jade has been in my corner for 15 years.
She showed up wrong here, but she showed up.
There's a difference between someone who lies to you and someone who's too afraid to tell you the truth. They feel the same from the inside. They're not the same thing. How do you know which one this is?
Because the liar covers their tracks. The scared one eventually finds you in a kitchen at 1 in the morning and gives you something they've been carrying alone.
I'm not ready to call Marcus.
You don't have to be.
He called twice yesterday, left one voicemail,
What did he say?
that he loves me.
And?
And he sounded like a man who knows he made choices and is now watching them come back to him.
That's something at least.
Mama, if he came to me at the beginning, if after that first date he'd said, I need to tell you something about your best friend and me, I'd have respected it. I'd have been shaken, but I'd have respected it. What I cannot get past is the choice to keep going, month after month.
Oh, honey, I understand. A man who is genuinely sorry understands the difference between explaining and excusing. When he talks to you, watch for that.
When did you get wise?
I've always been wise. You just started listening.
I'm not here to ask for anything. I'm not here to make a case for myself. I just needed you to see my face when I say that I'm sorry. Not over text, not over the phone. Okay. Whatever you decide about Marcus, that's yours. Whatever you decide about Saturday, about the future, about any of it, I'm not going to try to influence it. I forfeited the right to weigh in when I stayed silent for 18 months. You didn't forfeit it forever. I don't need you to be generous right now. I'm not being generous, I'm being accurate. There's a difference. I called Marcus this morning, and we talked for 2 hours. He answered every question I asked. He didn't try to minimize or redirect. He accepted the full weight of what he did. Okay. I'm not getting married on Saturday. Okay. But I'm not calling it off either. I told him I need 6 months. Separate apartments. Real conversations, not the Sunday morning we're in love kind, but the kind where we talk about why he made those choices and what it means for who he is and whether I can trust the foundation even knowing how it was laid. I don't know if I'll get to the other side of that and still want to marry him. I don't know what I'll find when I look closer, but I'm not willing to throw away something real because the start of it was broken. That's brave. It's just honest. That's all I have right now. I want you to call me this weekend. Yeah? Sunday, not to talk about Marcus, not to apologize again, just to call, like normal, like us. Sunday. And Jade? Yeah, I need you to promise me something. If you ever carry something this size again, anything, you come to me. Before it becomes something I have to survive, you bring it to me while we can still deal with it together. I promise. Thank you. I made a decision. Tell me. I'm not going back to Marcus. Okay, how do you feel? Like someone who finally knows herself well enough to choose correctly. Even when it's hard, that's everything. Yeah, it kind of is.